Hello everybody and welcome back to Iowa Plains View in Farming Simulator 22, where today I'd like to talk about statistics because it's my favourite thing. I can't keep that up for very long actually, it hurts my throat, but I would like to talk about statistics because I want to know how many trees we've cut down, because today in our forest we have the final 3 trees and we have cut down 93 trees. It feels like much more than that. It feels like about 300 trees, but 93, well, yeah, okay, fine. Do you know what, that forest, the forest we have, I'll just show you where it is down here. We've absolutely obliterated it, and there are no trees. Well, there's 3 trees left over here and no trees left anywhere else, but I think we can get in there like about 500 trees. So we would have cut down 96 trees when we finish, but we'll end up with, I don't know, about 500 trees or something like that at the end. Anyway, the first thing to do today is to run over to our field over there that we've just harvested. Okay, so I was just worried we had to put lime on here, but we don't. But we do have to put... By the way, what is all this stuff? We've missed a bit. Look at that. Well, I can't get the harvester back now, but we do need to put nitrogen on here. So I'm going to get into the Fanzelt, this one, and go and get a slurry spreader and do that first of all. Now, I would like to put this on a worker or on courseplay, but if I do that, I'll have to constantly be coming back here to fill up the... you know, the slurry spreader. So I think I'll just have to do it in a few phases and do other things in between. So anyway, let's go and get the slurry spreader and I'll see you back at the field. Okay, so I don't have a slurry point here, so what I do to fill up is just go to Power Tools, fill vehicle with slurry, and it's quick and easy. I have to pay $600 for each one, so I'll just make a note of what I've taken, and then do $600 for each fill up at the end. So now we have to, let me just get this sorted out actually, unfold it. We have to cut down those 3 trees today, and then we won't have any wood to put in our productions. We have about 4 or 5 wood productions and no forest. So I'm thinking to buy a forest which is just down here, this forest here, which costs 165,000. So a bit later today we need to sell a few things so we can afford it. So, but anyway, let's get on with this, and I'll just do phase 1 and I'll see you when I've done it. I feel like I've done half of this now, and let's just turn things off. I've had 5 fill-ups, so I'm just going to pay some money, remove money, and 5 times 600, 5 times 600 is 3,000, isn't it? So I have to pay that for slurry fees. So alright, I'll just line things up here for the next lot, and then we can go and do some forestry. The final forestry in the forest that we have down in the south there. So okay, this is fine. This is all fine. So I think maybe I just want to see how much we've done of the field actually. Let's have a look. If we go to precision farming, go to nitrogen. Yeah, I've done sort of half of it. That's fine. So let's go to the truck. My favourite machine at the moment. I love this truck, and look at the running lights on it. They're so nice. So where's our timber runner? Just here. Okay. I'd like to get the new timber runner in the platinum expansion, but
we have to pay for the forest first, the new forest, so one thing at a time. There's loads of things I like to buy, but we just don't have the, you know, the money for it. We will have, but just not at the moment, because we have to save up a bit for this forest. Anyway, let's get down to the forest, which almost isn't a forest, and we have 3 more trees to cut down, and then in the next episode we will be hiring the big Volvo excavator to plant some more trees. Plant, I think, probably about 500 trees in that forest. So there'll be a lot more trees than we cut down. Spruce trees. So, okay, I'll see you at the forest. I've cut down some of these trees in my own time recently, just to try and move things on a bit, because I wanted to get the forest repopulated and use the new sort of machines in the plant expansion. So I'll do that in the next episode, but there's just these 3 trees to cut down first. I'm thinking I won't do a time lapse here. I'll just kind of do one of these in real time, because I never do that. So I thought, let's go up to this one up here actually. So I finally sort of found a technique of cutting these things down, which is to obviously to go up to them and just cut them down. Make sure it's not red first, like this. And then obviously get rid of the stump. And there's always a little bit of wood here, so I'll just do that. And then my technique is, I'll just pick this up. This is realistic, isn't it? And you have to kind of debranch it and then debranch it again. So if I can just get to the branches. This one. Are they all off? No. And this one. And this one. Alright then, so, and then pick this big bit up and stick it in here, just like in real life. And then basically go a bit banzai with the saw, so to get all the branches off you have to debranch it and then debranch it again. I think that's done. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Okay, so let's get everything onto the wagon. Okay, so this is the final tree. So this is the final bit of the final tree in this forest, and I can't get too sentimental about this forest because we're going to leave it in a much healthier state than it was when we found it. You know, it had 96 American elm trees in here. By the time we finish with it, you know, I'm going to line up the trees like soldiers. It's not going to be random. It's going to be really kind of uniform and lines of spruce trees. that's how I'm going to do it. And I hope to get like, I don't know, maybe 500, 600, 700 trees in here. And all spruce trees. It'll take a couple of years for them to grow, but it will be much better than when we'll leave it much better than when we found it. You know, we didn't pay anything for this forest, and we've had a lot out of it. So, kind of, you know, we owe it that much to repopulate it, and I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm looking forward to using the Volvo excavator, and that'll be in the next episode. So what am I going to do with this wood? I'm going to take it to the paper mill and put it in there, because I have a feeling that paper mill is going to make us a lot of money, but we need to keep feeding it wood. So I'll see you when I get there. Okay, so yeah, I think the paper mill produces one of these rolls each month, and they're worth a lot of money. So a little bit more than one roll a month, I think. Anyway, let's just put this in, and I'll go and see. There's 3 rolls there at the moment. I wonder if there's any more inside. Let's put this, just put this wood in first of all. So we have to go around here, and 16,000, and now there's 25. That was 9,000 litres of wood. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, I just want to go and see the rolls actually, and see how many there are. If I can just move these out of the way. They look pretty heavy to me. Let's just move them out of the way. That one. That one. And that one. So what does it say when we go here? Carton, because they're 2,800 litres each, so there's that much of a carton roll, 1,054, that much of a paper roll, 1,646. So, and how much, like, just out of curiosity, how much can we sell these for today? Let's have a look at that. So the carton roll, 5027 would sell. That's for 1,000 litres, so 2,800 would be about 15,000, wouldn't it? What about the paper rolls? 5672. And yeah, okay. Well, do you know what? We need to get some money in for that new forest. Now, how much was that new forest again? I've forgotten. I think it's about 165,000 just down here. Because we have lots and lots of productions. If we look at productions, we have, you know, we've got the sawmill, the carpentry. Now we've got the paper factory and the furniture factory. 4 productions that need wood, so we need a forest, and I need to get some money in. So I think what I'll do, I think I will just finish off this field first, and then we need to sell some of our stuff and try and get enough money to buy that forest. So okay, I'll see you when I've finished this field. Doing a time lapse like this always gives me time to think about the next thing to do in the episode, and it's done that today. What I've decided to do is to sell those carton and paper rolls, because after we've got our reward, the environmental reward, they should be worth about 18 grand each, so that'll be about 60 grand in. And also to sell the raisins, so the paper rolls, carton rolls and the raisins, and then see where we are. And if we need some more money, we'll borrow it, because we can borrow some money at the moment. We shouldn't, but we can. And by the way, I would like to see what our score is for precision farming at the moment. 99. Look at that. So if we go to this field here and we do this, your environmental score increases your sale price by 15%. We have 3 fields. Do we have 3 fields? Yeah, we have this one here, this one here, and this one here. And combined, we get 15% reward. So we must get like 5% from each field, I suppose. But recently, these 2 fields here, 3 and this one, were counted as 1 field. So I don't know. Okay, let's send back the slurry tank, even though it's quite full. Oh, and also let's pay for the slurry. So let's go to add removed money, and it's 3,000 again. and let's go and get our trailer. Now we must get a low loader for the truck, because our trailer is just too small for this job. I need to pick up loads of paper and carton rolls, and also raisins, and on this little trailer that we've got, but needs must at the moment, you know. But when we've got a bit more money, I'm going to buy a low loader, because I think there's a new one in the Platinum expansion. I've got it on my Silver Run series, and I really like it on this series because it's very handy. But you can't auto load it, that's the only thing. But we can use super strength. So anyway, let's try and get this attached. And I'll see you over at the placeables area. We will have to rent that low loader as part of the plan to repopulate the forest. So when we do that, I'll just keep it and pay for it when I can afford to do it. You know, I think it's about 45,000, and it's just too painful to keep using this little trailer for big things like this. Let's see if I can auto load them actually. Yeah. And also, I think when we look at this, it says tables are a pretty good price at the moment as well. So I'm going to take the tables as well. And do you know what? I don't think I can get the raisins on here. I think it's, you know, not big enough. So let's just take the... Was it tables or chairs? Tables. Okay, let's just get the table on. And we might as well take the chairs at the same time, and let's strap it all down. And we have to go to Woodsell, so I will see you eventually when I get there. It's quite a long way, but we have to go there, so I'll see you when I get there. Alright, here we are at Woodsell, and I thought I'd go in the cab for a change. It's quite nice in here actually. Here's the window and the speakers for the radio. Lovely. So I'm thinking, actually let's go outside so I can see this stuff go. I think we should probably get about 60,000 for these paper rolls. I'm not entirely sure, and there's some furniture there we can sell as well. Yeah, with the environmental score, 56 plus 8 is, what's that, about 64,000. And while we're here, because I don't really want to go somewhere else to pick up more stuff, because it's such a long way to come here, let me just put this furniture in there as well, just to boost things a little bit. It's probably not the best time, but you know, so be it. Ah, it's a pretty good price. So we needed 165,000. Do you know what? What I might do is, let's just go to the bakery a second, because I think there's some bread there. The bakery is, I think this one? No. This one? No. This one? Yeah. Let's have a look at the bakery. There's some bread around the back here, and I think there's quite a lot. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I'm gonna sell the bread as well. So let's go back to the Fanzel, and I'll go to the bakery. I'll see you at the bakery. Yeah, I've forgotten about this bread. I haven't got flour distributing at the moment because I want it for cornbread, and I just want to save it actually. So, but it's been distributed here for a while, so there's a lot of bread here, and I think there's some more in the factory. Yeah. All right then, 14,000 litres, and where's the best place to sell bread? Let's have a look. Okay, so the price today, the best price is 2221. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's well below the best price, but you know, so be it. So the town store is just over the road, so I will see you. Actually, where is it? It's just up the road here, isn't it? Oh, I won't do a cut. I'll just just go there. So I would rather sell produce, you know, underpriced than borrow money. I don't really want to borrow money, so this is why I'm selling the bread. So, you know, we'll get like 14 times 2, like $26,000 for this bread, I think. Or a bit more, probably about 30 grand. Yeah. Oh, 35. Even better. So now we have the money to buy that forest, and that's fantastic as far as I'm concerned. So I'll just get the tractor back to the farm, and then we'll take our truck down to the forest. So our new forest, well, we haven't bought it yet, but our new forest is over here on the right, and you'll notice something immediately about this forest. There's no American elm here. It's all like spruce or pine, which is a great relief to me. So, alright, let's go to the map and let's buy this forest just here. I'd like to buy this forest, but it's 364,000, which is like 200,000 more than this. So, anyway, let's buy it. Yep. Okay. So now our forest, and if you don't mind, I'm going to do a bit of forestry. Alright, so here's the last bit to go on the truck, and if we cut down 93 at the start of this episode, I wonder how many we've cut down now, how many trees. I'm going to have a look in a sec. Let me just put this one on. I think that's all we can do. Let's just turn super strength off. Yeah, let's have a look in our in here, statistics. So trees cut down 107 now. In this session, 14. Okay, so I'll cut down 11 trees in this forest, in other words. So let's see which of our productions most needs wood at the moment. So we've got, I think, 4 wood productions. The sawmill, 14,000. The carpentry, 4,000. I might take it to the carpentry. What about the... That's pretty full, isn't it? And the furniture factory has planks. Oh, so we need to produce planks. The sawmill, I'm going to take it to the sawmill. It's controversial, but I think that's where it needs to go. Unfortunately, I think that we're at the sawmill. We are. So I don't need to go very far, just over this bridge. And how many litres of wood do you think this is? Because normally with 4 American elm trees, it's 13,000 litres of wood. But I don't know what this is. Let's find out. So if we go over here, now how many litres are in here already? 14,000. Let's click the button. 29,000. So there's 15,000 litres of wood. And let's just have a look at the, yeah, 29,000. So planks. Okay, fine. Alright, that's all the time I've got for today. So thanks very much for watching. We did a few things, didn't we? We've got that new forest, and I'm glad about that because it's much easier to deal with than American elm, even though I like American elm trees in real life. Anyway, thanks very much, and bye for now.